have, all the kids, right, to participate in curation, whoever is comfortable. Okay. But rotate, meaning at least have one or two new children every week, rotating as curators and translators. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So rotation, meaning everyone gets the opportunity to translate and participate. And if they're not comfortable, the other person can help. Okay. So for the first 30 minutes, one of you can translate. For the next 30 minutes, the other person can translate. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. So that is how we will continue the session, so that everyone can understand and participate and learn. And Nipuni is there, right? Others are there to help you if you need any help, okay, for translation. So I would encourage all children to participate in translation and curation. Can you please tell this to the children on how we are going to do it?
Okay, sir. සර් කියනවා මේ හැමදාම මෙතනට එන අය මේ ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරන්නයි ඒව කරන්න හැමෝටම එන්න කිව්වා. සතියෙන් සතිය හැමෝටම මාරු වෙන්න කිව්වා. මේ පැය භාගයක් එක්කෙනෙක්ට ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරලා ඊටර පැය භාගය අනිත් එක්කෙනාට ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරන්න දෙන්න කිව්වා. මේ හැමෝටම එන්න කිව්වා. මෙතනට ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරන්න. Okay, sir.
Okay. So what are we going to do? 30 minutes, one translator and curator, and next 30 minutes, the other one. So who's going to be there for this 30 minutes? Sulakshana, you will do it? Or Nishadi?
Sulakshana.
Okay. So you will do it. Okay. All right. And before we start, can I ask if you all had the opportunity to update, the portal with minutes? Did you all have a chance to update?
Last week we update.
Last week's updated. Okay. Okay. And before that? Not yet?
We can update.
Did you update the prior weeks or no?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So what you all do, right, is if you go to the links meaning all these sessions are broadcasted on YouTube. Okay. So if you go on those links, then what will happen is you can listen to it and then translate and make the notes if you have not made those. And those links are available, I believe, Gerard, everything goes on the internship or the brainstorm page.
The YouTube Abhi, like which they
All the
conduct Abhi
sessions?
is like, sorry Abhi?
All the sessions that we conduct, right? Do we put the minutes and everything on the brainstorm page, or is it on the internship page?
The minutes everything on the brainstorm page Abhi, internship goes to
Okay.
internship, but Amitu sessions I don't update it Abhi.
You don't? Okay, okay.
Because I don't be a part of the entire session, right Abhi?
Like that. Okay.
But
So
I shared Nipuni and all last week the YouTube link Abhi. They have that link to go and see the past recordings.
okay. So children,
I put it just now on the chat also Abhi, if they want to save it.
Okay. So children, what you can do in these sessions, okay. Tomorrow, Gerard sir also will show everyone in the internship class to Nipuni and etc. on how he updates the YouTube link and the minutes. So Gerard, if you can show them tomorrow, right? And they can always look at this at the internship, on the internship page, huh? On how Gerard sir puts the YouTube link and puts the minutes. So if children, if you all can do the same thing moving forward, huh? And for the past 1 month, you put the YouTube link, and below that, you put whatever were the discussion points on the Amitsu page. Did you all understand what I said, Sulakshana? Can you please let the children know that over the next week, huh, you'll go to the YouTube link, okay? Look up the Amitsu event that happens every Monday. Then, if you all want, listen to it, okay? And put the link on the top and the minutes at the bottom on the Amitsu page every week. If you can please tell that to the children, that'll be good.
Update. Want to change it? It was one. Some update on. Then අපේ මේක අහන්නේ අපේ දැන් සෙෂන් එක YouTube live එක හරිද දැන් මේකේ link එකක් දෙනවා මම ඒක copy කරලා ඉග්නෝර් කරලා තියෙනවා හරිද ඒ link එකේ ගියාම ඒ කියන්නේ හැම සතුදාම අපිට තියෙන session එකේ ඒකේ තියෙනවා ඒ link එකෙන් ගිහිල්ලා අපි අපේ session එක හොයලා ඒක ඒ කියන්නේ ඒකේ තියෙන දේ අපිට අහන්න ඕනේ හරිද ඒ අහලා ඊට පස්සේ අර ඒ link එක copy කරලා YouTube එකේ තියෙන link එක copy කරලා අමිත්ස් page එකේ එක දාලා ඊට පස්සේ ඒ අර අපි ඒකේ YouTube එකෙන් අහනවනේ අපිට උගන්වන එක ඒව වල සාරාංශය චූටි සාරාංශයක් ලියාගෙන අප්ඩේට් කරන්නලු මේක සතියෙම ඒක වඩන ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙලා ඒක කරන්න ඕනේ එක්කෙනෙක් විතර නෙමෙයි හරිද තේරුණානේ okay sir
Okay. So, Sulakshana, you'll be curating for this 30 minutes. So, I hope the children understood what we have to do. But in addition to the minutes, meaning points, if you want to add, you know what, so and so got this idea while in this class, okay, or in this discussion, you can put that also. In addition to whatever we discussed, right? So and so got this idea, after going through this session. You all can put that as the comment or even as a reply to your comment, so that children who got ideas can also be posting, and that will help them in the long run in terms of marks and prizes and awards. Please tell them.
sorry sir I don't understand
Okay. So children, right? Now you all will put the points. Okay. Abhi sir said this, then we said this, right? The discussion. In addition to that, if some children said, you know what, I got this idea in this discussion, they can put that. Okay. Or they might say, I understood this discussion as a poem. You can write a poem about it also. Okay. If someone said, I got this idea of drawing this and this art came, they can update that also. So what I'm trying to say is, in your session, having discussion points is one part. Having the video link is one part. But in addition, if these ideas, if art, or if what is the word, poem, or anything comes from that discussion to the different children, it can be in Sinhala, English. You can update that also in the comment or as a reply to the comment.
Okay, so හැමදාම සිංහලට ඔයලට අනුමානින් අප්ඩේට් චිත්‍රයක් කවියක් ඒ තියෙන ඕන එකක් අප්ඩේට් කරන්න දැන් අපිට උගන්නන දේ තියෙන්නේ නේද එදා සෙෂන් එකේට අපිට උගන්නන දේ අපි කියන්නේ අපි දැන් දානවනේ එක එකක් විදියට දැන් මේ විදියට කවුරු දාන්න හරිද අන්න එතකොට දානකොට දැන් අපිට පස්සේ මතක් වුණොත් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේයින් මොකක් හරි කවියක් නැත්නම් අපි මේකෙන් මේ දේ ඉගෙන ගත්තා කියලා එහෙම මොකක් හරි කවියක් හරි ඔයාට ඒකෙන් මොකක් හරි අඳින්න පුළුවන් චිත්‍රයක් හරි උගන්නපු දේ ගැන එහෙම මෙතන රිප්ලයි කියන එකක් තියෙනවා නේ ඒක එක්කවම මෙතනින් මේ අපිට ආයේ අපි උගන්නපු දේ ගැන ඉගෙනගත්ත දේ ගැන අපිට ආයේ වෙනම ආයෙ මොකක් හරි මතක් වුණොත් එහෙම ඒ දේ මෙතනින් ටයිප් කරලා මේක අප්ඩේට් කරන්න පුළුවන් හරිද එහෙම කරන්න තේරුණාද okay sir
Okay. So, children, do you know? Okay. In this meeting, as you're seeing, right? There is something called summarize this meeting. Do you want to see the summary? It'll tell that. Do you see that button on your meeting? If you look at the screen, is there a button that says summarize this meeting? Summarize. No? Okay. Because if you, I'm not sure on desktop where it is, if there is a summarize button. Okay. But if you were to click on the summarize button, do you know that it automatically translates all the English that we are talking? I'm not sure about Sinhala, and it gives you everything automatically. Do you know that? It's called the Cisco AI Assistant. Gerard, do you know that?
Yes, Abhi. I have that.
The Cisco AI Assistant.
Yes, Abhi.
So it will do all the minutes for you, correct?
Yeah, Abhi, it does all the minutes, Abhi. So sometimes I look at that also, and also I use that. I don't know. Once I'm changing some options. Yeah, I lost the main window. Yeah, even in the right hand side is summarize also, Abhi. Like
That's what I meant.
the
Summarize.
meeting, yeah, on top side, on there to see on top, Abhi. On top, I can see it on the top. It be before the layout. Wait, the timer is there. Children, can you see the timer on top? 14 minutes 53 seconds.
yes sir
Yeah. Besides that, can you see there's a small blue color? This meeting is being transcribed. I mean, transcribe. Okay, I think mine is different, Abhi, because I'm using the.
Okay. So children, Gerard sir will tell you how. Okay, but the good part is Gerard. I think you should have children, right? Learn these different technologies that they can use, so it becomes easy for them to gather information. Okay, and build upon the ideas. Okay.
Okay.
So please tell this. In addition to them making reports, they have technology that will help in your internship.
Okay.
Okay. And Gerard, and having said this, in tomorrow's session with the interns, if you can please give them the exercise that the quarterly event that we conducted.
Yes, Abhi.
If children can go through that, okay, they can go through the recording, the minutes, but most importantly, if they can write about their take on it as an essay, poem, music, art, whatever, creatively. They can write an essay or a poem or even draw pictures, or whatever they want to do. Make a movie, I don't know, music, uh, whatever, about the ideas that they got or their take on the event. Okay, listening to whatever, if they got some ideas, right? If they got some thoughts, okay, if they can write about that or share that in different formats, that is an exercise that we will consider, okay, for the year end, Gerard.
Okay.
Okay, for this quarter, okay. And if anyone wants to do it for the prior quarterly meetings also, they can do that. Okay. And let them
Okay.
share. Huh? Where can they share? Tell them to put it on the internship page. Each
Okay.
one. Whatever they share, it can be in Kannada, it can be in English, whatever, or similar, right? But let them go through, understand, and it's not sharing of the minutes, Jared. It is sharing of their take,
Yeah, understand.
their ideas
Yeah.
creatively as an essay, as a story, or as a poem, or as a art, or as music. Okay. And it will be considered for our evaluations and
Values.
prizes for the year end.
Okay.
Okay. So if you can, please share that. And children, it is applicable for you guys also. So Amitsu children, you can do all that also. Okay. Meaning you can look at your past recordings, you can look at the quarterly recording, and if you share your ideas on that. So one part is the minutes, okay, of the sessions. Please share that every meeting. Okay. And Gerard, okay, we'll talk about it later, but please share that, in every meeting or after every meeting, the minutes, the discussion points and the video link. That is number one.
Okay.
This is for Amitsu children. But number two, Amitsu children that we talked about just now is if you were to look at the quarterly event or even any other meetings of Amitsu, and if you were to share the ideas that you got in an essay, poem, art, or any other form creatively, that will be considered for prizes and awards towards the year end. It will be considered, meaning it's not that it will be awarded. So the best posts will get the award, but it will be considered. Please tell that to the children. Children, can you tell that?
Yes, sir.
Did you get what I said? Did you understand what I said? Oh.
Did you understand what I said? Oh. Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you please translate that and let the children know?
And let the children. අපේ නිර්මාණ සර් කියනවා අපේ අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න දේ දැන් කරන දේ තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒකෙන් අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න දේ චූටි කෙටි ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දැන් අද දවසේ මොකක් හරි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියමුකෝ ඒ සෙෂන් එකේදී. එතකොට ඒකේ ඉගෙන ගන්න දේ චූටි රචනාවක් හරි චූටි කවියක් හරි එක්ක චිත්‍රයක් නැත්නම් ඔය ඒ වගේ නිර්මාණාත්මක පැත්ත තියෙන්නේ ඒ වගේ එහෙම එකක් දාන්නලු ඔව් එක්ක චිත්‍රයක් කවියක් රචනාවක් ඔය මොකක් හරි ගමන්නේ ඔයාලා ඉගෙන ගන්න මේ දැන් ඉගෙන ගන්න දෙයි මොකක් හරි පුළුවන් දෙයක් කරලා දාන්න.
Okay. So, children, today, what we're talking about is how you can use. What we're talking about is how you can use, as they say, AI. AI meaning artificial intelligence. Okay, in technology. And this meeting that we are having, you can learn on how this technology has been built on automating information, in helping you understand what is the summary of the meeting. Was your name mentioned? Huh? If I were to say, Sulakshana will do this, it is capturing that. And it will tell what are the action items. Action item means what is it that I need to do next. It will give you all that automatically. So, Gerard, tomorrow you can please go through this with the children. I think it will help them to understand, and most importantly, use technology so they can innovate and build upon ideas.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. It doesn't mean that they just cut and paste, right? They have to evaluate, they have to fine tune it, but they can learn this. Okay. It's an introduction to AI, if you want to say.
Okay.
Using of AI. Okay. All right. So I hope you are using all of these, what do you call, functions, Gerard, in the Cisco
Yes, sir.
WebEx, so that our meetings capture, the action items and etc. very concisely. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, children, having said this, does anyone remember what we talked about last week? Any of the children who are in the audience, not the curators? Anyone who remembers what we talked about last week? Hello, I didn't get your name. Can you say that again?
I am Dani.
Hi, Dayani. Go ahead.
ගිය සතියේ කියලා දුන්නා මහා සිකුරාදා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා කියලා දුන්නා. ආයේ පාස්කු ඉරිදා ගැන කියලා දුන්නා. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ හා ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ක්‍රිකට් මැච් එකක් තිබ්බොත් අපි තෝරගන්න මොන පැත්තද කියලා ඇහුවා. එක එක රටවල් වල සංචාරය කරාම අපේ ආගම ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. අපේ අනාගතයේ විවිධ මිනිස්සු හම්බ වෙනවා. එතකොට එයාලගේ ආගම් වෙන වෙන ඒවා නිසා ඒ ඇත්ත එක්ක එකතු වුණාම එයාලගේ ආගම් ගැන ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. Thank you. how to give Good Friday.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mhm. Translate करना है last week we learned about religions. Jesus, 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 Jesus,
Yes. Can't hear you, children.
Jesus, heavenly,
Okay.
Sri Lankan, and Sri Lankan and Australia play cricket match.
Yes.
What I say, select
Yeah.
for support
Yeah.
Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
Next, we travel the country, so we learn the religion.
Yes.
I learn Good Friday and Easter.
Good.
Learn the religion.
Yes.
I learn all religions.
Okay. Okay. So, children, the idea that was shared last week was about, the Easter and the Good Friday. That was one on how all religions celebrate, being good. We talked about that. And third, we talked about if there was a cricket match between Earth and, let's say, Mars or the planets, what would we say? Which team will we support? We'll support the team from Earth.
Team will be support the team from Earth.
So if we travel the world and if we see, I think there's an echo, huh? Children from your end. If you want to mute, I'm not sure why it is echoing, but okay. So the idea that was shared was, as the whole world, we are one. We are very similar. So we should learn to live with love, kindness, learn from each other, different friends, different faiths. If we learn, and will grow. That is what we talked about last week. This week, now, who's our next curators? So you will curate this or translate, okay? So this week, what we are going to talk about. I'm not sure why there is a echo, children, from your end. Okay. So what we are going to talk about today is, children, if you are, let us say stressed, not feeling good, huh? Let us say you're angry with your friend, or you had some marks didn't come, like you expected. Okay. So if you're not in a good mood, does it help you when you go out for a walk and let's say be in the garden, maybe do some planting or look at the flowers or look at the sky? Does it help you? Does it help your mood to get better? It's a question. Can you please ask the children? I can't hear your children because you're on mute. Huh?
මොකද හැඟීම දුර්භෝගය දැන් මේ කියවන්න තේරෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. දැන් අපි ස්ට්‍රෙස් එක ඒ කියන්නේ ආතතිය අපේ ආතතිය ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ආතතියක ඉන්න වෙලාවක අපේ සිතුවිලි ඒ කියන්නේ ඔය නරක සිතුවිලි තියෙන්නේ ඒ වෙලාවට අපි අපි තවත් එක්කෙනෙක් එක්ක ඒ කියන්නේ යාළුවෙක් එක්ක තරහ වෙලා ඉන්න වෙලාවට ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ලකුණු ඒවා හරියට කියන්නේ තිබ්බේ නැති වුණාම අපි ඒ වෙලාවට අපි ඉන්නේ හොඳ මූඩ් එකක් කියන්නේ තේරෙනවද නේද? හොඳ මූඩ් එකක් නෙමෙයි මූඩ් එකක නෙමෙයි ඉන්නේ කියලා කියන්නේ. අන්න ඒ වගේ වෙලාවක අපිට ඒ වගේ වෙලාවක එළියට ගිහිල්ලා ඇවිදලා එක්ක වත්තේ ඉඳලා ඒක මෙව සහ අපි මොන හරි දෙයක් පැල කරලා මල් දිහා බලාගෙන ඉඳලා අහස දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්නවනේ අන්න ඒක ඔයාලට උදව් වෙනවද කියලා අහන්න.
Yes, sir.
So that was a question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what?
ඒක ඇයි කියන්නේ ඔව් කියන්නේ ඇයි අපේ කාමරේ නිදහස් වෙනවා සංසුන් වෙනකොට relax. It will help to relax.
It will help to relax. Okay, very good. So, children, 1 second, please. So, Gerard, for some reason, the summarize button has gone away for me. Is there a reason? Oh, 1 second. It's there. It's there. Okay, sorry.
Is there
Okay.
Yeah.
It is there. So, children, the icon, right, is usually a blue circle with a green dot. If you see it, that is where you will get the summary of the meeting. Okay, so that is one part. But as we were discussing, that if we are not in a good mood, going out for a walk, being in the garden helps. Do you know why it helps? It's better than watching TV or going on the phone or reading something or listening. It is much better. Do you know why? Why does it help? And why is it better than TV or phone or music or reading to relax? Maybe a walk in the garden or maybe going to the beach, right? And touching the ocean. Why is that better and more relaxing? Do you know? Can you please ask the children if they have any answers?
Again, ceremony, TV බලනකොට වැඩිය Sorry, sir. Please, can you please tell me?
Okay. Why is walking in the garden, going to the beach, maybe planting something or looking at the sky, being out in the nature, why is that much more relaxing and better than, let's say, watching a TV or reading a book or, let us say, playing some music to relax? Much better is walking in the garden or going and connecting with nature. Why? Why is that so?
ඒකෙන් කියන්නේ අපි ඉගෙන ටීවී බලන ඒවා කිසිම දේවල් වලට නැතුව පරිසරයට ගිහිල්ලා මේ පරිසරයේ දේවල් වලත් එක්ක ඉන්නකොට ඇයි අපේ හිත වැඩිපුර සංසුන් වෙන්නේ කියලා අහනවා. අපි දැන් ටීවී බලනවා ඔය ටීවී බලන අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් නැතුව අපි පැයක් විතර පොත් කියවන්නේ අපි පැයක් විතර අපේ පරිදිනා බලන්නේ අපි දැන් බීච් එකේ ගලපානවා අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් අපි පරිසරයත් එක්ක කරන දේවල් කරන්නේ නැහැ කියලා අහනවා අපේ හිත වැඩිපුර සංසුන් වෙනවා.
ඇයි කියලා? शब्द घोषाकार है क्या क्या आंसर है निष्कारण का
Environment is quiet.
Quiet. Okay. Anything else, children? Just peace and quiet. Okay. What else?
कामना देना तो क्या रहा सुलम
Say it again. It is peace and quiet. Any other things that happen when we go out?
The wind is blowing.
The wind is blowing. It is relaxing. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Ah. So children, I believe, idea, okay? When I go out in the garden and I feel the sun and the wind and the earth, maybe I'm planting something, then I'm putting water, touching water, okay? Being out in that, under that big space, the sky, it is much more relaxing than watching TV or music or anything for me. Not that they're bad, but being outdoors is very relaxing, especially when I'm stressed. And I feel, the reason is, okay, for me, being outdoors, we come into the present moment. I'm planting, or the wind is blowing, and then I'm thankful, coming into the outside, okay? What happens? We become thankful because it is not us who's causing the wind to blow or the sun to shine, right? Or the earth growing all these flowers. Yeah, we are watering something, but it is the earth, it is the wind, it is the sun, it is the rains. So, what happens? I become a little bit thankful for all this, right? That money cannot buy, but it is there. It is for us. God has put it for us. So we can be using it and do something good. So when I come out in the nature, I stop worrying about something small that happened at school or work or this or that. And I become a little thankful. Thankful to the universe, the God, right? Whoever we pray to, we become thankful. Saying thank you for the wind. Oh, thank you for the, the beautiful flowers. Because we watered the plants, but the flowers, they came from the universe. We didn't produce the flowers. We watered and we took care of plants, but the universe produced it. So being outdoors makes us being thankful and enjoying this moment. That is my idea that comes to me. Can you tell that to the children?
Okay.
Do you want me to,
So,
do you want me to repeat it?
yes, sir.
Okay, I'll keep it short so you can translate and then we'll talk. So first part, I feel, or the idea on why I feel good going to the garden or the beach or enjoying nature is I become thankful for these things that I didn't make or anyone didn't make. It came from the universe, the God, such as the wind, the rain, the earth, the big sky. Everything is from the universe and God. So going outside, we, I think, connect with that and we become a little thankful. Please tell that.
අපි ඉගෙන අපිට දැන් වගේ හිත සම්මුඛ කරගන්න පරිසරයෙන් අභාජනය වෙනදැල්ල පාවන්න මම ඒ දෙනේකට අපි ස්තුති කරන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම්
Correct. So stuti, stuti to what? To the sun, to the earth, to the rain.
වැස්සට, ළඟට, මල් වලට, පෘථුවියට, ඒ ඔක්කොටම ස්තුති කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේ හොඳ දේවල් ලබා දෙන එකට.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And you know what happens is I forget, my worry that I was worrying about something at work or something happened. I forget because now I'm thankful for such a beautiful day, huh? Such a beautiful morning or evening, right? Because I didn't make it. God has made it and given while I was worried inside the house, watching reels or doing something for hours and hours. When I come out, I'm connected, I feel good and thankful. Please tell that.
දැන් සර් කියන්නේ අර හොඳ උදෑසන හවසක් ඒ වගේ වලට ස්තුති කරනවා. ලස්සන දවසක් ලබා දුන්නාද ඒවට ස්තුති කරනවායි.
සතුටු අපිට සතුටු දවසක් ලබා දුන්නට ලස්සන දවසක් ලස්සන උදෑසනක් ලස්සන හවසක් ලබා දුන්නට ඒ හැම දෙයකටම ස්තුති කරන්න ඕනේ.
නමස්කාරයි.
අපේ හැඟීම් අපිට හොඳ හැඟීමක් ලබා දුන්නට ස්තුති කරන්න ඕනලු. මොකද ඒ හැමදේම අපිට දෙවියන් මවලා දීපු දේවල්. ඉතින් අපි ඒවා අපි කනසල්ලට පත් වෙලා ඉතින් ගේ ඇතුලේදී ඔය මොනවා හරි වීඩියෝ බලන්න මොනවා හරි කරන්න අපි එළියට යන්න ඒ ඔක්කොටම අපි ස්තුති කරනවා. Okay, sir.
Okay. So, children, last week I told about me being addicted to watching reels on the phone, watching those short videos and this and that. And I would spend hours watching it, these short videos. And I wouldn't even know because it was winter outside. I would not go out because it was very cold. But then, once I stepped outside, then I went for a walk and looked around and, enjoyed the wind, did some gardening. The idea came. What did I do for last 2 hours? And I realized I was watching that reels and this and that for last 2 hours. So coming out, taking a walk, it helps us to get good ideas. It helps us, if you want to say, wake up, because we might be thinking about something or doing something for hours and hours without us knowing, like unconscious. What is the word, Sinhala word for unconscious? Can someone tell me what is the word? In Sinhala, unconscious.
Sorry, sir.
Unconscious word. What is unconscious? The word, Sinhala word.
Unconscious.
You know, we faint.
Season.
Huh?
Sihisumba.
Sihisonna. Correct. So, Abhi sir would be Sihisonna, watching the reels. Please tell that to the children. Watching the reels. He doesn't even know. He spent hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, just watching reels, doing this and that on the phone. Please tell that. Can you tell? Did you understand? We sir used to be inside the house. Sihisonna, watching reels on the phone all the time. Please tell that.
සර් දැන් කියනවා අපි ඇයි ෂෝට් අර YouTube එකේ තියෙන කෙටි වීඩියෝ ෂෝට් වීඩියෝ අන්න ඒව බලද්දී
අබීස දැන් කලින් සතියේ කිව්ව නේද ෂෝට් වීඩියෝස් ඒ කියන්නේ චූටි කෙටි වීඩියෝ බැලුවා කියලා අන්න ඒ වෙලාවදී සර්ගේ එන්නේ ඉඳලා තියෙන්නේ ඒ සර් ඒවා බලලා ඒ කියන්නේ පැය ගාණක් බලලා ෆෝන් එකෙන් බලන්නේ එතකොට සර්ව සීසුන්න වැටුණා ඒ කියන්නේ කලන්ත ගන්නවා ඒ කියන්නේ ඒවා බලලම සර්ට සීසුන් සිහි නැති වුණා ඒ කියන්නේ කලන්ත ගන්නවා
okay sir.
Okay. So, children coming out into the garden, Abhi sir realized that he was in the house for 2 hours watching videos. So, children connecting with nature, taking walks, playing outside, being with friends outside a little, it helps us to relax because we get out of, the what is the word? Siyesunnava, where we are thinking too much about something or doing something too much. Coming out and walking helps us to balance, to give us good ideas, to make us think, you know what? I was just doing something for so many hours without even thinking. So it helps us to calm down, relax, because it helps us balance. Please tell that.
වීඩියෝ එහෙම වැඩිලා බලන්න පාරු පැය දෙකක් වගේ බලන්නලු ඉතුරු ටික යන්නවත් මේක කියනවා
ඒ කියන්නේ
එළියට වත්තට යන්න
ඒක අපිට හොඳ අදහස් වලට හොඳ අදහස් වෙන්න ගොඩක් උදව් වෙනවා. අපි එක දිගටම ගොඩක් ඒ කියන්නේ එක දිගට එකම දේ කරොත් ඒක අපේ අපි හිතන විදිය හිතන ඒවා අපි
Okay.
Okay. No, sir.
No, not you.
අපිට අපිට සංසුන් කියන්නේ
හිත හිත එක්තැන් කරගන්න බැරිව එකම දෙයකට යොමු වෙලා අපේ හිත ඒ තරම්
Okay, sir.
Okay. So children coming into nature, taking a walk. You know what happens? Our eyes get activated. Our touch, meaning the wind touching us. So the skin gets activated. And the birds and whatnot chirping, our sound ears get activated. Then we might smell a nice flower, our smell also gets activated. Or we might smell the nice food that is being cooked. It gets activated. Okay. Then let us say if we have a glass of water because we are outside, then our taste also gets activated. So what happens? Our senses get activated. All of them. That is, the touch, then the eyesight, then the hearing, then the smelling and tasting. Everything gets activated when we are outside. So when all of it gets activated, we feel relaxed. Otherwise, if we're only watching TV or some reels, only our eyes are activated. If we are thinking too much about this happened, that happened, what will happen in my exams, only our brain is activated. But coming into the garden, planting, gardening, walking, exercising, or playing with our friends, it helps us activate all our senses and our brain. So we relax. So children, please, every day, spend some time in the garden, spend some time playing, spend some time maybe planting something or just taking a walk. It'll help you relax and it'll give you good ideas and it'll keep you healthy and it will activate all your senses and the brain and everything. And most importantly, it'll help you to be thankful to the universe, to God, for such a beautiful earth. So in your timetable, spend a little bit time, at least outside with your friends and in the garden. Please tell this.
දැන් සර් කියනවා අපි ඒ කියන්නේ ෆෝන් එකෙන් අර මේ වීඩියෝ ටික බල බල හිටියොත් අපේ ඇස විතරයි ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙන්නේ. අනිත් සංවේදී ඉන්ද්‍රියන් සේරම අක්‍රිය වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. නේද? ඇහැ විතරයි. දැන් හිතන්නකෝ අපි විභාගෙට ලියන්න පාඩම් කරනවා. එතකොට මේක වෙනවා, මේක වෙයි, මේකෙන් මේක වෙයි කියලා හිතලා එක්ක අපි පාඩම් කරන දේ ගැන විතරමනේ අවධානය යොමු කරන්නේ. එතකොට අපේ මොළේ විතරයි ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙන්නේ. ඉතුරු සංවේදී ඉන්ද්‍රියන් ටික ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙන්නේ නැහැ. නේද? හැබැයි අපි දැන් ඔය වැඩ ටික කරලා එළියට ගියොත් ඒ කියන්නේ අපි වත්තට ගියොත් වත්තට ගිහිල්ලා එක්ක පැලයක් හිටවන්න නැත්නම් ඇවිදින්න වත්තට ගිහිල්ලා ওই වත්තේ මොකක් හරි වැඩක් කරාම ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ඇස් ඔක්කොම ඉන්ද්‍රියන් ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙනවනේ නේද? එතකොට සේරම සමබර කරගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. අන්න එතකොට අපේ හිත අපිට සංසුන් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. තේරුණාද? එතකොට ඒකෙන් ඒක ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට ඒක හොඳ දෙයක් නේ. පස්සට ගිහිල්ලා ඇවිදලා මේ වැඩ ටික කරලා එක්ක පැයක් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරන්න. නැත්තම් පැලයක් හිටවන්න. නැත්තම් වත්තේ ඇවිදින්න. ඒ වගේ වැඩ කරුවාම ඇවිද්දාම අපේ ඇඟේ තියෙන ඉන්ද්‍රියන් සේරම ඒ කියන්නේ සංවේදී ඉන්ද්‍රියන් සේරම ක්‍රියාකාරී වෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවනේ නේද? එතකොට අපේ මනස සංවේදී. අපේ මනස සංසුන් වෙනවා. ඒක නිසා ඒ ඔක්කොටම දෙවියන්ට ස්තුති කරන්න. තේරුණාද? Okay, sir.
Okay. So, children, for next week, okay, we will talk more about this, but do write this down and share ideas that you might get. Okay. And we'll take it from there. Have a good night and all the best for everything for this week.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Have a good week, sir. Stay safe, sir.
You. Bye. You too.
Thank you.
And children, 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Children, next week, Monday, I won't be there. Next week, Monday. Okay. Gerard sir will take the class next week.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, Abhi. We'll do that. Hello, children. Can you all hear me?